So the pottery people are nice enough to let me use their microwave, get my oatmeal going in the morning. Wonder if I put too much water in. It's looking a little bit watery there. Good morning, universe. Just getting things going. I have a lesson with Donald today, so I'll probably take you guys along for that. Although it's kind of it's not a long extended one. I'll be in and out for just a couple hours, so, but definitely get some footage. So basically, what's been going on the past week or so is I've been working on getting 2 of the 4 silver medal tunes that are required. Been working on getting them up on the bagpipes, which has gone pretty well. The tunes are very difficult to play, I find, and that's okay though. Working on them, sort of have them in the brain, and it plays to my overall strategy. So there's a big competition this Friday, otherwise known as like 3 days away. It'll be a little bit of a, I'm going to be gunning it a little bit, down in New Jersey that Jim Stack's putting on, and it's a competition followed by a workshop, so I'm going to be down participating in that. But part of the requirements for that is that you need at least 3 medal tunes from the list to be played. So I have that, I now have that with the 2 new tunes. So I'm submitting those 2, and so that'll be, putting them in the list will be a big landmark for me. And then throughout the course of April, after this competition, I'll add the other 2. And by the beginning of May, I'll have the 4 silver medal tunes I need in order to compete in August. I think most people kind of have a good idea that they're going to be competing in the silver medal, and so they're able to prepare much sooner than I am for the medals. Maybe that's true. I'm not sure. I'm sure everybody's process is different, but this game plan is what I need to get up to speed. So that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been getting the pipes going here. I'm not going to overplay them this morning because I'll be, of course, up at Donald's playing for him this afternoon. But that is the name of the game today. Whew. I'm feeling battered and beaten down because I've been practicing hard. But no, it's a good feeling though. It's like when you work out every day for a week or something. But instead of weights, we're talking about bagpipes. Except I've been doing the weights too, of course. So at this point, I don't really know what I'm talking about. I guess my point is that I don't really find the GoPro camera to actually be the most enjoyable thing to watch for an extended period of time. And so I'm going into this episode kind of knowing that, but we'll get some first-person shooter footage of my lesson with Donald, which will be fun, and we'll go forward from there. That's sort of the name of the game. So yeah. Maybe it'll become less cloudy at some point today. Wouldn't that be nice? So the GoPro episode continues. Just back from the gym. Grabbed a sub for lunch because just so much running around, and now I'm up on the way to Donald's. Had a good practice session this morning, which is not in the episode because we'll get some footage from the lesson today, but yeah, the weather has not improved so far. As a matter of fact, it's much, much worse with some rain, which makes it, I wouldn't say nasty driving conditions, but it's not optimal. So yeah, we'll check in at Donald's and we'll see how things are going. I'll just do a little piece for my episode, and then we can turn it off so we can say mean things about other pipers.
Warn me when we're on and off. Okay.
So yeah, like I don't know. So yeah, because we're talking about some of these the passing Fs. You know, like I think some of them have to be kind of short, and then some of them maybe a little longer. So.
Well, remember, F is an emotional note more than perhaps any other note of the 9 notes. And so the coloring of that in regard to crisp and soft is one of the main vehicles for emotional expression in P rock.
Seem all right?
Oh, that was lovely.
Yeah, like just a couple of touches.
Background was outstanding.
Yeah. It's a mixture of what we talked about versus what McLeod was actually doing in the tape.
Yeah.
Because he plays all those Fs short.
That's right.
But that one in the second phrase, the F in the second phrase played big, I think really works.
I agree with you. I'll tell you what, Andrew, that is just absolutely first class. So you're on a roll with that ground right now. And the pace is lovely, the tempo is nice. There's nothing maudlin in the sense of it being overly dramatized.
Right.
It's
well, and that's clearly the message too when you listen to Roddy and Donald McLeod is like they're definitively not like over dramatic with it.
Right.
So I think if you went out and you went full Lament for the Children on them, I think they would probably not like it.
Yeah, this is good though. What you're playing here is first class. So very, very good. There's nothing for me to say except that I thoroughly enjoyed it. So you're onto a good path here with this ground.
Soon, do you have more teaching to do today?
Yeah. Into about an hour I start.
All right.
All right. Good hearing you, Andrew.
Oh yeah, I'll call you soon.
Have a good run on the weekend.
I'll get a couple more tunes going as well very soon.
Excellent.
All right.
All right.
I didn't bring my fishing waders. Just leading Donald's here. Pretty good lesson. Things are going okay, I would say. I have the two tunes, you know, my two silver medal tunes going pretty well. I wouldn't say they're obviously not as solid as I would want them to be, but they're going okay. And with any luck, at this being a fairly big deal P-Brock contest, they'll select my tune. They will select my tune with enough time to mentally prepare for whatever I'm going to play, so that I can, you know, dot my I's and cross my T's. You know, like make sure, for example, today I was missing a hiharin movement in the ground of, I've got to try not to die going down the hill, in the ground of Hail to My Country. And obviously I need to remember that, but it's one of those things where even if it's only 95%, the remainder should come together. Hopefully I get, you know, at least a few minutes in the tuning room and what have you to mentally prepare. So there it is. I'm gonna head home, and that'll do it for today's episode. So just another trip up the mountain.